There's a payphone standing near the tracks outside, the grocery lit in blue. Its metal frame worn down by years of storms, still holding midnight calls like truth. I stopped there after driving aimlessly through sleeping industrial streets. Steam rising from the subway grates below, mixing with the summer heat. And every passing car became a memory. Every signal light another door. Back to nights when we believed forever could stay untouched a little more. Velvet payphone ringing softly in my mind. Every word we left unfinished still survives somewhere in time. Velvet payphone calling through the falling rain, like a voice I thought was fading, finding me again. An old man crossed the avenue alone, carrying flowers through the dawn. But suddenly the loneliness inside me didn't feel as heavy anymore. I used to think the heart moved on by forgetting, leaving every shadow far behind. But healing feels more like learning gently how to carry what survives. Now the silence underneath the city feels warmer than the nights before. Like every broken piece of memory has settled peacefully ashore. Velvet payphone ringing softly in my mind. Every word we left unfinished still survives somewhere in time. Velvet payphone calling through the falling rain, like a voice I thought was fading, finding me again. Maybe all the love we couldn't hold still becomes part of the roads we take. Every late night drive and sleepless hour, helping some new part of us awake. And though the years keep changing every skyline, there are feelings time cannot erase. They become the small lights in the distance, guiding us through darker days. Velvet payphone, now the morning fills the street. Every memory that once hurt feels softer underneath my feet. Velvet payphone, no more echoes left undone. Every call from yesterday leads me gently toward the sun. future sails. Reflections trembled on the waves, like scattered pieces of another life. I parked beside the empty loading docks, radio low against the midnight air. Photograph slid gently from the dash, and suddenly I felt you everywhere. The city never really falls asleep, it just grows quieter after midnight rain. And somewhere in the hum of passing cars, I heard our old dreams calling once again. Neon harbor dreams floating through the avenue. Every distant light I see still carries shades of you. Neon harbor dreams drifting slowly with the tide, like the hearts we used to be, still glowing deep inside. A cargo train rolled slowly through the dark, its windows shining gold against the steel. I thought about the nights we drove for hours, certain every broken thing could heal. The years have moved like waves beyond the pier, taking some illusions out to sea. But standing in the salt air of this racing car. And though the night keeps changing all around me, some small lights refuse to disappear. They become the warmth we carry forward, long after no one else can hear. Neon harbor dreams, now the morning starts to rise. Every reflection on the waves feels clearer in my eyes. Neon harbor dreams, no more drifting without shore. Every memory we share feels like strength instead of war. The harbor fades into the dawn, silver water turning gold. And somewhere past the waking city, a quieter heart unfolds. Coffee steam was rising through the light of a tiny cafe near the station square. Outside, the traffic shimmered in the rain, while tired strangers disappeared somewhere. The satellite dish turned above the roof, like it was searching through the clouds. And every low conversation in the room felt softer than the city sounds. You used to meet me there on Friday nights with wet hair falling over your coat. And somehow every small forgotten detail still finds a way to pull me close. Satellite cafe, glowing through the midnight blue. Every table, every window still reminds me of you. Satellite cafe, where the old songs softly play, like the pieces of our lives never really drift away. The waitress recognized my face tonight, though years had passed beyond the glass. She smiled and said the city changes fast, but some familiar souls still last. I watched the trains disappear downtown, past glowing towers by the bay. And for the first time in a long while, I didn't wish the past would stay. Now the memories feel less like anchors and more like lights along the road. Every lonely mile between us taught my restless heart to grow. like signals vanishing into space. Some connections never fully disappear. They simply change their shape. At peace. Platform shimmered in the cold under pale fluorescent midnight light. A carousel was turning near the pier, though no one rode beneath the sky tonight. Painted horses moving slow, their colors faded by the passing years, like old postcards buried in a drawer, still carrying forgotten hopes and fears. The sound of who we used to be. Two restless hearts chasing neon dreams, certain love could outrun history. Blue carousel turning through the night again. Every light around feels like echoes in the wind. Blue carousel spinning softly in my soul. All the years we thought were lost still circle back to home. Heavy with the rain, taxi headlights sliding through the mist. I walked alone beside the empty rides, remembering the warmth inside your kiss. But time has softened every sharp regret. what forgiveness is for. Now the silence feels less like goodbye, more like pages slowly turning clean. And every memory I used to fear has become kinder than it seemed. Blue carousel, turning through the night again. Every light around the edge feels like echoes in the wind. Blue carousel, spinning softly in my soul. All the years we thought were lost still circle back to home. Maybe nothing beautiful was meant to stay. Maybe moments shine because they disappear. But every road that carried us apart left a little more understanding here. And though your shadow drifts beyond my reach, the love we knew was never truly gone. It lives inside the quiet ways I changed, and helps me keep moving on. Blue carousel, now the dawn begins to rise. Every fading neon light feels warmer in my eyes. Blue carousel, no more running from the years. Every memory we made brought me somewhere bright from here. The wheel keeps turning by the sea. Morning gathers on the rails, and somewhere past the silver clouds, a new day slowly sails. Yellow headlights cross the boulevard like drifting stars beneath the rain. The taxi meter glow beside my head as midnight wrapped around the lane. A late night DJ spoke in quiet tones through static on the dashboard radio. And every red light down the avenue felt like somewhere we used to know. I spent so many years out running ghosts, sign still flickered blue against the dark. Though everything else had disappeared, the driver asked if I was headed home. I almost left before I spoke, because somewhere between the rain and dawn, I finally understood the road. Through the longest nights, glass taxi horse moving through the neon haze. Every window holds a shadow from another set of days. Glass taxi hearts still beating underneath the lights, finding little ways to heal as the morning slowly arrives. Maybe we were only meant to borrow time, two young souls chasing sparks across the city, and all the dreams we couldn't hold forever still became part of who we'd be. Now every lonely avenue behind me feels softer than it did before, like the night itself was teaching me what forgiveness is for. Glass taxi horse, now the skyline turns to gold. Every fractured memory feels warmer than the winter cold. Glass taxi horse, no longer drifting without end. Every mile beneath these lights help me find myself again. The taxi disappears downtown. Morning shines across the glass, and somewhere in the waking streets, the old pain finally passed. Departure board flickered in the rain, midnight shadows drifting through the hall. Coffee steaming, tired faces blurred together under cold fluorescent walls. I held a ticket folded in my coat for a line that disappeared at dawn. And every echo rolling down the tracks sounded like the years already gone. There were words we never learned to say, hidden underneath the noise and motion. heavy for the heart to hold. And for the first time since you disappeared, I wasn't searching every passing street. Some roads are only meant to guide us toward the peace we couldn't keep. Last train to Avalon, rolling through the dark unknown. Every mile beyond these lights feels less like being alone. Last train to Avalon, carrying the past away toward a softer kind of morning, past the sorrow and the gray. Maybe love was never built to last forever. Maybe time reshapes the things we knew. But every night I spent out running memories were slowly leading me back to truth. And though your voice still lingers in the static, it no longer pulls my heart apart. Now it feels like distant city lights, seen safely from afar. Last train to Avalon, now the horizon starts to glow. Every lonely station left behind help me finally move on slow. Last train to Avalon, the night is fading into gold. And somewhere past the sleeping rails, a kind of future waits below. The tracks disappear into the dawn. Blue morning washing through the sky. And for the first time in so many years, I let the old world pass me by. The apartment glowed in pale blue light from an old TV beside the wall. City rain moved slowly down the glass, while midnight commercials softly called. I found your sweater hanging near the chair, like you'd only stepped outside a while. And every quiet object in the room still carried traces of your smile. There are nights the past arrives uninvited, through forgotten songs and satellite skies. And suddenly the years between us vanish, like reflections passing through my eyes. Echoes on channel drifting through the screen. Outside the avenue was nearly empty, just taxis moving through the steam. I used to think the heart stayed frozen inside the places loved ones lived, but time has ways of opening windows for the air to move again. Now the silence feels less like surrender and more like peace after the storm. Every broken frequency inside me has slowly found another form. Echoes on Channel 9, flickering through the dark again. Every distant frame of light feels like where our story ends. Echoes on Channel 9, calling from another time where the world was still wide open and your hand was close to mine. Maybe love was never meant to vanish. Even after all the years move on, it becomes the quiet understanding that helps us carry on. And every late night room that once felt empty now feels softer in the pale blue glow, like the ghost we feared remembering. We're only teaching us to grow. Echoes on Channel 9, now the signal's coming clear. Every memory we lost still brought me safely here. Echoes on Channel 9, fading gently with the dawn, like a song still playing somewhere long after the night is gone. Morning light fills up the room. The city wakes below the blinds, and somewhere past the fading stations I leave the old years behind. There's a photograph tucked inside my wallet, edges worn from years of midnight drives. You were laughing underneath the theater lights on a boulevard that's barely still alive. The cinema closed sometime back in spring, its marquee letters scattered by the rain. But every time I pass that quiet block, your reflection walks beside me again. We were certain every dream would last forever, like the song spinning softly on the radio. But time keeps moving through the cracks between us, teaching hearts what they Boulevard, shining through the pouring rain. whisper through the water, like distant stories slowly being told. I used to chase the ghost of what we were through every sleepless hour before dawn. But somewhere in these quiet city streets, I learned not everything is gone. Closer to letting go. Polaroid Boulevard, shining through the pouring rain. Every faded frame of us still carries warmth inside my veins. Polaroid Boulevard, where the old nights still remain, like headlights drifting through. Maybe love survives in smaller ways than the promises we tried to keep, in old photographs and passing melodies, in the quiet moments before sleep. And though the city changes every season, some lights never fully disappear. They become the gentle kind of memory that helps the future feel less feared. Polaroid Boulevard, now the sky begins to clear. Every road that led me here feels lighter than the years. Polaroid Boulevard, no more shadows left to chase, only distant glowing windows and the calm upon my face. The boulevard grows pale with dawn. Storefront lights begin to close. Somewhere past the waking traffic, a softer life unfolds. There's a payphone standing near the tracks outside, the grocery lit in blue. Its metal frame worn down by years of storms, still holding midnight calls like truth. I stopped there after driving aimlessly through sleeping industrial streets. Steam rising from the subway grates below, mixing with the summer heat. And every passing car became a memory. Every signal light, another door. carry what survives. Now the silence underneath the city feels warmer than the nights before. Like every broken piece of memory has settled peacefully ashore. Some new part of us away. And though the years keep changing every skyline, there are feelings time cannot erase. They become the small lights in the distance, guiding us through darker days. Gently toward the sun. Streetlights dim across the town. Blue dawn gathers near the rails. And somewhere past the waking skyline, a quieter future sails. Reflections trembled on the waves, like scattered pieces of another life. I parked beside the empty loading docks, radio low against the midnight air. A photograph slid gently from the dash, and suddenly I felt you everywhere. The city never really falls asleep, it just grows quieter after midnight rain. And somewhere in the hum of passing cars, I heard our old dreams calling once again. Neon hologram Chicago train rolled slowly through the dark, its windows shining gold against the steel. I thought about the nights we drove for hours, certain every broken thing could heal. The years have moved like waves beyond the pier, taking some illusions out to sea. But standing in the salt air of this dawn, I finally understood what stayed with me. Shades of you, neon harbor dreams, drifting slowly with the tide, like the hearts we used to be, still glowing deep inside. Every motel sign and passing car, and though the night keeps changing all around me, some small lights refuse to disappear. They become the warmth we carry forward, long after no one else can hear. Neon harbor dreams, now the morning starts to rise. Every reflection on the waves feels clearer in my eyes. Neon harbor dreams, no more drifting without shore. Every memory we share feels like strength instead of war. The harbor fades into the dawn, silver water turning gold, and somewhere past the waking city, a quieter heart unfolds. Tiny cafe near the station square. Outside, the traffic shimmered in the rain, while tired strangers disappeared somewhere. A satellite dish turned above the roof, like it was searching through softer than the city sounds. You used to meet me there on Friday nights with wet hair falling over your coat. And somehow every small forgotten detail still finds a way to pull me close. Satellite cafe, glowing through the midnight blue. Every table, every window still reminds me of you. Satellite cafe, where the old songs softly play, like the pieces of our lives never really drift away. Recognize my face tonight, though years had passed beyond the glass. She smiled and said the city changes fast, but some familiar souls still last. I watched the trains disappear downtown, past glowing towers by the bay, and for the first time in a long while, I didn't wish the past would stay. Now the memories feel less like anchors and more like lights along the road. Every lonely mile between us taught my restless heart to grow. Satellite cafe, glowing through the midnight blue. Every table, every window still reminds me of you. Satellite cafe, where the old songs softly play, like the pieces of our lives never really drift away. Maybe love survives inside the ordinary, in coffee cups and rainy avenue lights, and all the quiet places we once passed through without knowing they'd outlive the nights. And though the world keeps spinning farther outward, like signals vanishing into space, some connections never fully disappear. They simply change their shape. Satellite cafe, now the morning fills the room. Every faded photograph feels warmer than the gloom. Satellite cafe, no more shadows left to chase, only distant city lights and a little bit of grace. First train rolls beyond the square, rain fades softly from the streets, and somewhere in the waking skyline, my heart finally feels at peace. platform shimmered in the cold, under pale fluorescent midnight light. A carousel was turning near the pier, though no one rode beneath the sky tonight. I watched the painted horses moving slow, their colors faded by the passing years, like old postcards buried in a drawer, still carrying forgotten hopes and fears. And somewhere in the rhythm of that wheel, I heard the sound of who we used to be. Two restless hearts chasing neon dreams, certain love could outrun history. Blue carousel, turning through the night again, every light around the edge feels like echoes in the wind. Blue carousel, spinning softly in my soul, all the years we thought were lost still circle back to home. The harbor air was heavy with the rain, taxi headlights sliding through the mist. I walked alone beside the empty rides, remembering the warmth inside your kiss. But time has softened every sharp regret, like waves smoothing glass along the shore. And every lonely avenue since then has taught me what forgiveness is for. Now the silence feels less like goodbye, more like pages slowly turning clean. And every memory I used to fear has become kinder than it seemed. Blue carousel, turning through the night again, every light around the edge feels like echoes in the wind. Blue carousel, spinning softly in my soul, all the years we thought were lost still circle back to home. Maybe nothing beautiful was meant to stay, maybe moments shine because they disappear. But every road that carried us apart left a little more understanding here. And though your shadow drifts beyond my reach, the love we knew was never truly gone. It lives inside the quiet ways ways I changed, and helps me keep moving on. Somewhere past the silver clouds, a new day slowly sails. Yellow headlights cross the boulevard like drifting stars beneath the rain. The taxi meter glow beside my head as midnight wrapped around the lane. A late night DJ spoke in quiet tones, static on the dashboard radio, and every red light down the avenue felt like somewhere we used to know. I spent so many years out running ghosts, trying to silence every memory, but the city keeps reflecting pieces back. Every shining street I see, glass taxi hearts moving through the neon haze. Every window holds a shadow from another set of days. Glass taxi hearts still beating underneath the lights, finding little ways to heal as the morning slowly arrives. We passed the diner where we used to stay after movies on the East Side Pier. The sign still flickered blue against the dark, though everything else had disappeared. The driver asked if I was headed home. I almost left before I spoke, because somewhere between the rain and dawn I finally understood the road. Not every ending leaves you broken. Every lonely avenue behind me feels softer than it did before. Like the night itself was teaching me what forgiveness is for. Find myself again. The taxi disappears downtown. Morning shines across the glass. And somewhere in the waking streets, the old pain finally passed. Departure board flickered in the rain, midnight shadows drifting through the hall. Coffee steaming, tired faces blurred together under cold fluorescent walls. I held a ticket folded in my coat for a line that disappeared at dawn. Every echo rolling down the tracks sounded like the years already gone. There were words we never learned to say, hidden underneath the noise and motion. But somewhere in the silence of this night, I could finally feel them letting go. Last train to Avalon, dark unknown. Every mile beyond these lights feels less like being alone. Last train to Avalon, carrying the past away toward a softer kind of morning, past the sorrow and the gray. Reflections of my face mixed with empty towns and signal lights. Old factories sleeping by the riverside, like memories fading out of sight. A woman softly humming near the door, an old man sleeping with his hat pulled low. Everyone aboard was leaving something too heavy for the heart to hold. And for the first time since you disappeared, I wasn't searching every passing street. Some roads are only meant to guide us toward the peace we couldn't keep. Last train to Avalon, rolling through the dark unknown. Every mile beyond these lights feels less like being alone. Last train to Avalon, carrying the past away toward a softer kind of morning, past the sorrow and the gray. It no longer pulls my heart apart. Now it feels like distant city lights, seen safely from afar. Last train to Avalon, now the horizon starts to glow. Every lonely station left behind, help me finally waits below. The tracks disappear into the dawn. Blue morning washing through the sky. For the first time in so many years, I let the old world pass me by. Apartment glowed in pale blue light from an old TV beside the wall. City rain moved slowly down the glass, while midnight commercials softly called. I found your sweater hanging near the chair, like you'd only stepped outside a while. And every quiet object in the room still carry traces of your smile. There are nights that pasteurize uninvited through forgotten songs and satellite skies. And suddenly the years between us vanish, like reflections passing through my eyes. Echoes on Channel 9, flickering through the dark again. Every distant frame of light feels like where our story ends. Echoes on Channel 9, calling from another time, where the world was still wide open and your hand through the screen. Outside the avenue was nearly empty, just taxis moving through the steam. I used to think the heart stayed frozen inside the places loved ones lived, but time has ways of opening windows for the air to move again. Now the silence feels less like surrender and more like peace after the storm. Every broken frequency inside me has slowly found another form. Echoes on Channel 9, flickering through the dark again. Every distant frame of light feels like where our story ends. Echoes on Channel 9, calling from another time where the world was still wide open and your hand was close to mine. Maybe love was never meant to vanish. Even after all the years move on, it becomes the quiet understanding that helps us carry on. And every late night room that once felt empty now feels softer in the pale blue glow, like the ghost we feared remembering. We're only teaching us to grow. Echoes on Channel 9, now the signal's coming clear. Every memory we lost still brought me safely here. Echoes on Channel 9, fading gently with the dawn, like a song still playing somewhere long after the night is gone. Morning light fills up the room. The city wakes below the blinds, and somewhere past the fading stations I leave the old years behind. There's a photograph tucked inside my wallet, edges worn from years of midnight drives. You were laughing underneath the theater lights on a boulevard that's barely still alive. The cinema closed sometime back in spring, its marquee letters scattered by the rain. But every time I pass that quiet block, your reflection walks beside me again. We were certain every dream would last forever, like the song spinning softly on the radio. But time keeps moving through the cracks between us, teaching hearts what they need to know. Polaroid Boulevard, shining through the pouring rain. empty diners glowing red and gold. Taxi tires whisper through the water like distant stories slowly being told. I used to chase the ghost of what we were through every sleepless hour before dawn. But somewhere in these quiet city streets, I learned not everything is gone. Closer to letting go. Polaroid Boulevard, shining through the pouring rain. Every faded frame of us still carries warmth inside my veins. Polaroid Boulevard, where the old nights still remain, like headlights drifting through. Maybe love survives in smaller ways than the promises we tried to keep. In old photographs and passing melodies, in the quiet moments before sleep. And though the city changes every season, some lights never fully disappear. They become the gentle kind of memory that helps the future feel less feared. Polaroid Boulevard, now the sky begins to clear. Every road that led me here feels lighter than the years. Polaroid Boulevard, no more shadows left to chase, only distant glowing windows and the calm upon my face. The boulevard grows pale with dawn. Storefront lights begin to close. Somewhere past the waking traffic, a softer life unfolds.